Hi, I'm Al Cerrone. Welcome to another episode of Discover Rhode Island. Today we're in East Providence, a city with a very interesting history. Coming up on today's episode, we'll have a conversation with the city manager of East Providence. Find out how Rumford Pet Center is looking out for your pet's health. Discover why MRT Jewelers is about to become the next big name in jewelry. Explore what it takes to heat, cool, and care for your home at Woods Heating Service. Stop and smell the roses at Gilmore's Flower Shop. Find out about the products and software behind every swipe of your credit card at East Commerce Solutions. And view thousands of dresses for any occasion at Anna's Bridal. We'll talk to the city manager in just a little bit, but first, let's take a peek inside a company that's been a Rhode Island icon for 135 years and still does home delivery. Let's look inside Monroe Dairy. I'm with Rob Armstrong, owner of Monroe Dairy, the last of the real milkmen. Rob, thanks for being on the show.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
First of all, last name is Armstrong, Monroe Dairy. How did that happen?
My grandfather bought the company.
But the dairy has been around much longer than that.
Since 1881.
Wow, that would make it way over 100 years old.
Yeah, 135.
Now, you still deliver milk door to door.
Yep.
You got to be one of the last companies to do so.
I think we are.
Do they still deliver it in glass bottles?
Yes.
Oh God, I used to love that. Why the glass bottles?
Well, milk just tastes better in glass. It's a great container for milk. It keeps it fresh, keeps it colder.
I always wondered, tell me a little bit about the process, like, you know, the milk, once it comes out of the cow, what happens?
We pick it up from the farm, and it's brought here, the raw milk. We store it in the silos. It's only there for a few hours, and then it goes from the silo into the plant where it's separated. You take the cream from the milk, you make the low-fat skim or whole milk. We process it, we pasteurize it, homogenize it, package it in the glass bottles.
What a process.
Oh,
All
yeah.
that for one bottle of milk.
Oh yeah. Milk is, it's a pretty perishable product, so if you don't handle it properly, it doesn't last that long. It's on the truck that day and delivered the following day. So that's as fresh as you can get.
That's as fresh as you can get. Yeah. Now, I see these Monroe trucks everywhere. How many homes do you deliver to?
Wow, we delivered a little over 12,000 homes every week. So that's with 30 trucks on the road.
I know you deliver to homes, but do you deliver to other places like businesses or?
We do a lot of businesses. We do quite a few daycares.
And what other products do you have on the truck? I understand you even deliver meat.
We do meats, we do bagels. We've got some great bakery products. We do ice cream, yogurt, frozen yogurt.
Do you do eggs?
We do eggs, fresh eggs, yeah.
Bacon?
Bacon, yeah.
Oh my God, so this really is a supermarket on wheels.
Almost, right, but most people think of us as a milk company.
As just milk, and really it's only 50% of your business.
That's only about half of our business, yeah.
So Rob, rain or snow, these trucks are on the road?
Absolutely. We're out there in all kind of weather. We're there for the customer.
There you have it. From moo to you, you can count on Monroe Dairy. I'm here with Paul Lamont, City Manager of East Providence. Paul, thanks for being on the show.
Well, it's my pleasure, Al.
Now, East Providence, founded in 1865 as a town, but incorporated as a city in 1958. Tell me a little bit about Roger Williams' misstep way back when.
Well, as we all know, Roger didn't get along with the people in Massachusetts, so he fled Massachusetts and landed here, but he thought he was in Rhode Island.
But he wasn't in Rhode Island?
But he wasn't.
So then East Providence was originally Massachusetts.
East Providence was part of Rehoboth. In the 1860s or so, there was a swap, and then we became a Rhode Island territory, but until then, it was Massachusetts.
Now, East Providence has got 3 different sections in it.
Yeah, we've had what's called the Riverside section, which is everything south of Bayview Academy. From that area up to Center Street is called Central East Providence, and then north of that is Rumford. And in Rumford, we've got a number of historical things. We've got the Walker House, we've got Hunts Mills, which, if you go to Hunts Mills today, you would think you were in Maine. It's remote, it's beautiful. So yes, Rumford has its places at the old Rumford Chemical Works, which they had Rumford baking powder.
Talking about other industries, if I'm not mistaken, East Providence took a leadership role in solar power
Yes, we did.
in the state.
The old landfill down the riverside is now, I think, the largest solar site in the state, and is generating quite a bit of electricity for us.
Now, in the way of recreational, I know we've got some great golf courses. We've got Wannamoisett Country Club, which is one of the top 35 classic golf courses in all of America. But we also have a bike path that is just absolutely beautiful.
Well, the bike path, it runs through East Providence on the old railroad tracks, mostly shoreline. You look at the various little coves that are full of wildlife on the way down there. It truly is a great, great place.
So like any great business, city, or town, or any entity for that matter, you've got to plan for the future.
East Providence has a lot to offer that it hasn't capitalized on. If you came back and did this interview in 15 years, you'd see a different place. So if we build the infrastructure, we've got to get people to move here for good businesses. So we're working on that as well.
And you need good housing to get them to come here.
to get them to come here, and good schools. And we're certainly working on both of those. I think the school system is really made some dramatic strides in the last few years. The waterfront is going to be developed. You're going to have 2 condominium apartment projects. Then we have north of the bridge up to Washburn Wire, that land is really available for future development, and I think you're going to see it. I think the future of East Providence is on the rise.
Well, if we can go back to the future, someday Massachusetts might say,
I wish I had East Providence
back.
Yeah.
There we have it. Massachusetts, you cannot have East Providence back because our future is only getting better. Here's another fun fact about East Providence. If you're looking for healthy, holistic food to feed your pet, you may not find it in the big box store, but you'll find it here at Rumford Pet Center. I'm here with Noel, marketing manager at the Rumford Pet Center. Noel, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me, how did Rumford Pet Center get started?
Rumford Pet Center was started in 1936 by Herbert Salty Baker, actually in the basement of his home,
Why did they call him Salty?
because he raised saltwater fish.
Now, he must have done remarkably well because I look around, you offer so much to take care of the pets. Do you have other locations?
Yes, we have 4 locations. The East Providence is the original store. We have a store in Warwick, Smithfield, and North Attleboro.
So what animals do you carry here?
Mainly small pets, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, betta fish, nothing too exotic.
And it's only at the Rumford location.
Only at the Rumford location.
Now, we don't sell dogs, but you help to relocate dogs through the pet shelters.
Yes, we offer space in our stores to any local animal shelter. They can come in here, set up a time to come in and do adoptions.
That is very nice. So basically, they use your customer base to help try and find good homes for the homeless pets.
That's correct.
So Noel, you sell food, but beyond all natural, you've got holistic. Please explain, what is that?
Holistic is designed to pretty much maintain your dog or cat's skin and coat, their teeth and gums, their hips and joints. It's designed to take care of the pet as a whole.
But I've never seen it in any other stores.
Yeah.
Where do you get it?
They're not available to the big box stores such as Petco, PetSmart, Walmart, and Target.
So you can't get them there?
No, you can only get them in specialty shops.
And the cost per bag may be a little bit more, but the cost per feeding is not.
No, it's actually going to be about the same because the foods that we sell here, you typically feed about a third less of what you would, the foods you would get in the grocery store.
Now the focus of the store is mainly pet food. What else is there?
Collars, leashes, supplements. We actually have over 10,000 pet items in our location, so if you can think of it, we probably have it. We're a family-owned pet shop, so we have management and staff right here, so we want people to come in and have a great experience and be able to work with a sales associate if they're having a problem with their pet. We can really give them a customized experience.
And they're
because we're
knowledgeable
family-owned.
staff. They know the pets.
Yes, we
and
do.
all the supplies.
Yes, we do a lot of training with our staff. You know, all year long, training never stops.
And can owners bring their pets here
Absolutely.
so they can actually shop?
Yeah, we welcome you to.
Well, my golden retriever is a shopaholic. I'm bringing him here.
Bring them in. We'd love to see them.
If you're looking for quality food to better the health of your pet, supplies, or adopt a new pet, see the experts at Rumford Pet Center. We're here at MRT, not just a jewelry store, but a destination store. Let's go find out why. I'm sitting with Dave Audette, one of the owners and family members, MRT Jewelers. Dave, it's great to be here.
Thanks, Al. It's great to have you here.
MRT, tell me about the name.
MRT, the initials of the original owners, going way back to 1918.
1918, so this business has been here for almost 100 years.
That's correct.
It started out as wholesale jewelry and repairs, but now you're so much more than that.
Yes, our retail store is the largest in Rhode Island, if not southern New England.
I gotta tell you, this is absolutely beautiful. I know you have two entrances, but when I walked in the main entrance, that's your diamond showroom.
Yes, that's our diamond showroom. We are very well known for being the largest diamond dealer in the area, in Rhode Island, if you will. The main showroom, our diamond showroom, is quite impressive. And now, of course, we've opened the side boutique showroom, which is where we sit right now. This is our MRT Jewelers Side Boutique Concept Store, where we offer fashion jewelry at incredibly affordable prices. The majority of the items, if not all, are $500 retail or under. It's our answer, if you will, to Nordstrom, where you can come in and you can truly accessorize yourself. Jewelry is meant to be an accessory. Handbags, sunglasses, they all kind of go together, and we're really proud to be able to offer that now to our customer base.
Endless. Tell me about that line.
Endless, brand new to the US. These leather bracelets either wrap the wrist once, twice, or 3 times, and the charms are removable. So the bracelets themselves become part of the accessory, not just the charms, which is really great.
Did I hear that you even design your own jewelry?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I have just recently launched my own brand of jewelry. It's named Change with an I, and it completely rethinks the necklace concept. So much so that I was recently awarded a US design patent on the concept.
Now, the main entrance coming into the diamond showroom, beautifully done, and a great selection of diamonds. I wonder, where do you get them, and do you get to select them?
Yes, actually we do. My father and I are known throughout the world as diamond buyers, and we get to hand select each and every diamond that becomes an MRT diamond. We select for its quality characteristics, of course, but also for its value. Our prices are the most aggressive in the area, bar none.
Now, if someone doesn't see a ring they want, but they want to buy it here because of your reputation, can they design a piece of jewelry? Can they get what they want?
Absolutely, yes. Custom is not an expensive word. It's not a dirty word for MRT. It's never been. In many cases, we're producing these custom designs at the same price as if they were sitting finished in our showcase when you walked in. So yes, we can design it here with you and take you step by step through that process.
There we have it. From the diamond showroom to the boutique shop, whether it's in the case or you design it, MRT Jewelers has it for you.
Expert service, competitive prices. La Cava and Sowersby Auto Parts. Our third-generation family-owned business has been the trusted authority for 30 years. For large jobs, small jobs, or anything in between, even special orders. With over 30 vehicles in our fleet, we can do what the other guys can't. With over 100,000 parts in stock and 3 convenient locations, Fall River, Somerset, and New Bedford. Order online, pick up in store at lacavas.com. For your next repair, the key is La Cava and Sowersby.
I would rate the Fagan door installers as outstanding. In courtesy, professionalism, price was within our budget, and the quality was amazing.
When they came in to install it, it was perfect, and the beauty has just enhanced our home. We're very, very happy.
There's a new burger bar in town, KC's Classic Burger Bar. Serving burgers the old-fashioned way and made with our half-pound custom sirloin blend. Great fries too, and quarter-pound all-beef hot dogs. House-made potato chips and homemade sauces for our signature burgers. Enjoy a beer, wine, or a spiked milkshake. Not fast food, just good food, all in a fun atmosphere. KC's Classic Burger Bar on Route 1 in North Attleboro, serving up an American classic.
The trucks may say Woods Heating Service, but this company does a whole lot more. Propane, air conditioning sales and service, even generators. Let's go find out a little bit more about a company that's been in East Providence for almost 100 years. I'm sitting here with Wendy, president of Woods Heating Service. Wendy, now, how long has the company been in business? When did you start?
Well, my grandparents started it back in 1923.
1923? That's pre-Depression.
It was pre-Depression and before the war, and they were able to build up from having many types of gas at the pumps, but then they also had eggs, bread, milk, and they also diversified some more and went into a lunchroom, and then they diversified some more and started the heating company.
So then they could really be one of the first convenience stores.
And they were. And so my grandmother diversified everybody so that my grandfather was delivering ice, my father was delivering oil, and she was running the gas station.
So is it safe to say that Grandma wore the pants in the family?
Very much so.
Wendy, you folks seem to be the pioneers in 24-hour service.
We did get into service contracts, and I'm going to say that was probably going back about 60 years ago. The customer, all they had to do was pick up the phone, and my grandmother, being as bossy as she was, she had the phone right there and she took all the calls 24/7.
And still today, you're 24/7.
Still today, we're 24/7. We're here as our customers need us. And we're diversifying just like she did back in the day. You know, so we've added not just heating oil, but we've also added propane about 3 years ago, you know, and we didn't realize how many of our customers, you know, had multiple uses, you know, for both heating oil and propane.
For cooking.
For cooking and for generators and for pool heaters. We're also doing a lot with air conditioning.
You install air conditioning as well as servicing it?
We install and service air conditioning, whether it be with central air conditioning or mini split systems. And then we've got generators. You know, we've had a lot of people that want turnkey, you know, and all-house generators.
Complete power to the house?
Complete power to the house, depending on the size house and what the people want to do.
Wendy, when I was in your service facility, I noticed you have a large fleet of trucks, and they look ready to go all the time.
They are ready to go, Al, you know, because that's what our service is all about, and that's what we're here for. When our customers need us, we're ready to roll.
Wendy, the community has been good to you, but you have also been good to the community. Tell me about that a little.
Well, we've been able to employ high school people, and whether it be for their future education or for their careers, but we also like to involve ourselves with the chamber. We have Touch a Truck coming up in May, and we also have sponsored baseball teams in the past, and we've also gotten involved with starting up Watch Moket Square, which used to be the hub of East Providence back in the day.
With all the services that Woods Heating provides, they're big enough to service you, but small enough to know you. Here's another fun fact about East Providence. When I walked into our next business, I thought I was in a botanical garden, but really, I'm at Gilmore Flowers, and I'm sitting with Alan Gilmore, owner of the flower shop. Alan, thanks for being on the show.
Well, I'm happy to be with you, Al. Nice
Family business?
Family business. My father started in the 1930s in this location in East Providence, and in 1969 I took over.
Almost 80 years of delivering and arranging flowers. Everyone in the neighborhood must have been in here for a flower.
We've had families where we've married off 3 generations.
Wow. Now, do you do a combination of plants and individual flowers?
Oh, yes.
Pretty much whatever the customer wants.
Whatever the customer wants, they can pick a picture from our online service, and we'll copy that for them, or they can leave it to our excellent designers and we'll create something for them.
Alan, I was always curious, where do the flowers come from?
Oh, they come from all over the world. They come from Colombia, Ecuador, Israel, Holland,
And they
California.
last that long, though. They ship them?
They ship them in a dry state, and when we receive them, we hydrate them and start the process of developing the blooms so that they can be used in an arrangement with some color and some showing.
So you get to pick and choose what you want because you know what your customers need in this area.
We know. We've been doing it long enough so we have records of what we sell and how much we need each holiday.
Now, if someone comes in and they want flowers, let's say immediately, you have a staff here, I assume, that can prepare them.
We're just like the fire department. Someone calls here and we can have a bouquet delivered in 15 minutes without the siren.
Wow, you put the pedal to the metal, so to speak.
So to speak. Yes.
When you want to order flowers online, how do I know I'm getting them from Gilmore Flowers as opposed to just an online flower site?
You have to look for the address, the street address, and that tells you you're dealing with a legitimate florist. The others don't have an address.
So then the others are middlemen, basically.
The others are middlemen. They're going to charge you a $30 service charge and then send it back to a local florist to deliver it anyway.
And you have a website people can go online to?
We have our own website. It's on the gilmoresflowershop.com. Has pictures of everything you'd want in the floral industry.
So if I see flowers there, I know I'm getting them and at a good price and they're fresh.
You're going to get them for less money, and they're going to be fresh, and they're going to be taken care of by Gilmore's Flower Shop.
Can't ask for any more than that.
That's right. We've been doing it a long time. And we've got future generations coming along. My daughter's with us, my daughter-in-law, and even a grandson comes in and drives occasionally.
A family operation.
Yes.
There we have it. When you need beautiful flowers, even if you're in a hurry, come to Gilmore's Flower Shop, where the flowers are always fresh and the service is always friendly. We're here at East Commerce Solutions, where credit card processing and payroll are made simple and cash registers are more than cash registers. We're here in the boardroom with the CEO of East Commerce Solutions, Ed Medeiros. Ed, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Al.
Tell me, how did it all get started?
Well, it started back in 1994. I answered a blind ad in the newspaper for a Visa MasterCard agent. I started out of my house. Within 60 days, I opened an office, and now I employ over 110 people here in a 20,000 square foot office in East Providence.
Your business has three core ingredients: your credit card processing, your payroll, and your point of sale. Let's start on the credit cards first. Credit card processing made simple. How do you make it simple?
Well, we make it simple by explaining it to the customer so they understand why they get certain charges, how different cards have certain fees and other cards have different fees. We go to their location, we set up the equipment, we answer our phone, we do our own customer service. That's probably why our average customer stays with us over 11 years.
Are there any regulations coming down the line concerning credit card fraud?
Well, EMV is something that takes place on October 1st, 2015 of this year. And the nuts and bolts of it are the liability for credit card fraud is going to shift from the card issuer to the merchant who's processing. And that's a serious liability. And that's why we're making sure everyone is EMV certified. First of all, we start by providing them with EMV equipment, which basically, like Apple Pay and so forth, can read those new cards with the chips. But also we have the PCI compliance that'll cover them for up to $100,000 worth of fraud protection per breach.
Ed, your next core product, POS, point of sale, is that more than just a cash register?
Oh, absolutely, Al. A point of sale system becomes the manager on site, constantly working for the business owner, keeping track of inventory, sales, dollars in, dollars out. It keeps track of the hours the employees work. It's their time clock. It works with their payroll, and it goes directly into their QuickBooks. It's their accountant, their manager, and their money counter, and their HR person all rolled into one. And the other thing, what it does, it allows them to manage their business right from their iPhone. They can look right on their iPhone and see what's going on at each register, real time.
Ed, lastly, tell me about payroll service.
One of the things missing in a lot of the service industry with credit card processing, POS, and payroll today is historically the lack of service. And historically, the service isn't that good in those industries. And what we do at East Commerce Solutions is create that service, a quality of service. We answer our phone for our POS, for our credit card processing, for our payroll. We're there for our customer.
So when the client calls East Commerce Solutions, they get
East Commerce Solutions. And we answer the call, and we're there for them. Whether it's for payroll, POS, or credit card processing, we're there to help them and answer their questions.
Straight from the chairman himself. Be good to your employees, be good in the community, and most importantly, very good to your customers. Here's another fun fact about East Providence. If you're in the mood to look for dresses, dresses, and more dresses, for any occasion, you've got to come to Anna's Bridal. It's only fitting that we meet master seamstress, bridal consultant, and owner, Anna. Anna, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, Al.
Tell me, where are you from originally?
Azores, St. Michael.
And you came here when you were?
17. My mother was a seamstress. My family was a seamstress, both sides. And that's the way I was grow up. All in the middle of dresses, fabrics, scissors, needles, you name it.
Well, this certainly seems like the place to come because I have never seen so many dresses. Now, are these dresses and gowns, are they custom made?
They're all custom made. When it comes in, we do the final touch because sometimes they have that dream dress and not all the designers can meet that point. That's when we finish. That's when my hands comes in. And I recreate and do the final touch to create that dream dress.
And you do it right
Everything
here.
right here.
And tuxedos, if somebody gets a tuxedo?
Tuxedos the same way. Bridesmaids, mother of the bride, mother of the groom, flower girls, first communions, prom dresses, everything you want on the one roof.
If someone comes in and they really don't have any idea what they want,
I will help them.
Good, so you can give them ideas.
Absolutely.
And you ask them, where are you going to have your wedding?
Absolutely.
That way you can help put the right dress with the right setting.
If you have a destination wedding, you have a beach wedding, you have a black tie wedding.
Or a wedding in the country?
Or a wedding in the country. We have the color, we have the size, and we have the style to complete your dream dress.
And how many dresses would you say that you have in this entire shop?
I could say about 3,500.
Wow. How long would it take them to get a dress or a gown if they want a special order?
For wedding gowns, it takes a good 6 to 8 months. The higher the designer is, the longer it takes.
But how about if they're like me and they always want to get it last minute?
We always try to accommodate everybody for the time frame they have. And I never said no to anything or anybody. Of course, if you buy off the rack, you have a better price point because it's already here.
What's a special occasion that you do a lot of dresses?
Well, we do a big line of prom and cruises, pageants, a black tie event.
That's right. I forgot guests of weddings.
Absolutely.
Wow. No wonder you have so many dresses in stock.
We do. You come here and I will help you make your special day come through. That's what I'm here for.
Well, there we have it. From bridal consultant and master seamstress Anna from Anna's Bridal, where you can get a gown, a dress, or a tux for any occasion. Well, that was a lot of fun, and we learned a lot about East Providence. And we'll be back real soon, so join us next time for Discover Rhode Island. Alan, do you mind if I take these? I'm in a little hot water at home.
Al, knowing you, why don't you take these?
This ought to do it.